Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Shield. In the last episode, we went through Glimwood Tangle and fought a bunch of fairy-type Pokemon and fought a few trainers along the way. In this episode, we are in Valenlay and at the gym stadium. It's weird. It's very weird. It's like this. I guess I could just call it a stadium. But anywho, more importantly, there is this lady over here we can talk to. I feel like the quizzes are a bit too much. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and yet we have to deal with quizzes. Yep. He looks kind of strong. Kinda. I mean, there have been instances where multiple of my Pokemon have fainted. In my personal playthrough, I was like 5 levels higher than the gym leader when I got to pretty much most of them. Yeah, anywho. Gym Challenger, we'd like to challenge our gym. Of course. Then please change into your uniform in the locker room. This will not be a mission so much as a test of your quality. It is a very serious examination. Sure. That uniform looks good on you. Now relax, clear your mind, and go break a leg. Except not really, because then you could get sued. Or I guess maybe Chairman Rose would get sued. There you are, my dear Gym Challenger. Though you really are lacking in the color pink. See, I'm looking for a successor to take on the role of a gym leader here. I'm not sure if she actually said something if you're wearing a pink item of clothing, actually. But you can't be easily wearing a pink item of clothing because all of the you cannot have the fairy uniform before this point, and that's maybe the only thing you can wear during this the gym challenges other than the challenger uniform. I'm not sure, but either way, so my gym mission serves as an audition of sorts too. Oh, don't worry, it's simple enough. All you need to do is battle my trainers and answer the questions they ask along the way. Think carefully before answering, though, child. If you get it wrong, the stats of your Pokemon will get lowered. Oh, but if you answer correctly, your Pokemon will get a stat boost. Just think of it as a little fairy-type Pokemon magic to make things interesting. Now I want you to go all out. Show me what you can do. That would be nice. Wait, so then what does that make him now that I've been told directly? Now let the gym challenge begin. Battle with all your skill. All right then. Here we go. Alright, okay, it's time to start your audition, so to see if you're worthy of becoming the fairy-type gym leader. Gym trainer Annette. Fritzy is a fairy-type, obviously. But you're weak to this, except I could miss. That's the problem, is I can miss. The whole reason why I still have Honed Claws is because I can still increase my attack power and accuracy, which would probably be a good idea, especially since Corviknight's going to be in a lot of fights. So it might be good to at least raise my stats by at least one stage. Oh. I didn't think about that. Steel type. I know, because I'm using one, but I may not be able to actually attack your Spritzy. Wow, I attacked Spritzy. Whoop, that made that fight go super fast. I think I'm gonna switch Pokemon here strategically because I didn't think I would get Sweet Kissed on turn 1. I believe Slurpuff is a Pokemon Sword mostly exclusive Pokemon. Don't use a dark type. I think, just for kicks, I'm going to swap over to Rhyhorn, because I think it would be interesting to use Rhyhorn. Is it a normal type? I don't know if it's a normal type. I think a lot of, like, different types of Pokemon will learn the same moves. Critical hits, landmark. You know what? Let's go with an accuracy-based move. And it knows a grass-type move, which is quite effective. Problem. We can't revive Pokemon without a certain thing. Maybe I shouldn't have equipped a, rock and ground type to fight a fairy type. Because fairy types and psychic types tend to actually be able to learn grass type moves, which is very sad. Anywho, let's see what Flamethrower will do. And it used Draining Kiss, which is a fairy type move, 65 base power, 100% accuracy, but fairy types aren't very effective on fire types, so I think I might use Arcanine for some of this. You know what? I'm gonna use Flamethrower again, because that did a decent amount of damage, and my stats weren't lowered. But sadly, my stat increase didn't carry over to this Pokemon, so... Nor Rhyhorn last I checked. The only way that would have happened is if I used Baton Pass. More importantly, yeah, I don't think you're able to heal in between fights, actually, during this one. I think you have to do it during... I can't say what Miss Opal will think, but you've at least piqued my interest. If I'm correct, we cannot heal our Pokemon outside of battle. Or we have to do it in the first one. So I would only be able to do it if I revived Rhyhorn, which kind of sucks because I did want to level it up a bit more, because we need to get closer and closer to evolving it. So Whirlix is the first stage of Slurpuff, I think. I'm not exactly sure. What I am sure about is it's dead. It's gone. It is deceased. I am so sorry. But yeah, I think I'm going to be using Arcanine, Jolteon, and maybe not Inteleon, because the Pokemon can actually learn grass-type moves. Grass isn't actually very effective on Steel last I checked. I think it's neutral on Steel. Question. What was the previous trainer's name? Annette? Annetta. Annette. Correct! What do I get? My speed rose, which means I'm faster. Well, my accuracy didn't increase, so I have a chance of missing. Luckily, I have luck on my side, but I didn't immediately defeat you. And you made me confused, which means I have a chance of hurting myself. So instead of that, I'm gonna hope you use a fairy type move. And I'm probably gonna use extreme speed, honestly. It's so weird hearing that through headphones, because I can hear me throwing my Pokeball out and the Pokemon on my left side, and it's so weird. Anywho, you know what? Let's just flamethrower it. Fire type is neutral on fairy types, so it's pretty cool. Terrifying. Anywho, to be cautious and wary, that's a trick to survival. I know, that's what I'm doing. I don't want to take out my main Pokemon. Don't worry about right or wrong, just keep moving forward. I'm next. I think you might have what it takes to become the fairy type gym leader. That's entirely possible. Except I'm currently not using a fairy type. Theodora. Morgrem. Dark and fairy type. Slightly changes up this dynamic last I checked. Dark types are neutral against steel types, so Yeah. But more importantly, I'm gonna hone my claws. Increase my attack and my accuracy, allowing me to have a higher chance of hitting, and I deal a lot of damage. Oh, False Surrender is a relatively powerful dark type move. What do I eat for breakfast every morning? Omelets? Correct, I prefer cheese omelets. Yeah, fun fact. First time I played that, I guessed curry because of how prominent curry was in the game. Yeah, the correct answer is omelets. Anywho, I don't remember what stat just got increased. Ooh, defense and special defense. Nice. Anyway, Steel Wing has a chance of actually increasing your defense. It's a very nice move. You're not guaranteed to increase your defense with it, but it's still pretty powerful. Gardevoir, a psychic and fairy type. It is the evolution of Kirlia. I was contemplating using Gardevoir when I wanted to use a psychic or fairy type. Because not the next gym trainer, but the gym trainer after that, it would be a good idea to have a fairy type. But instead, I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do other than use the current Pokemon I'm using, because it changes when you're doing specific things. I do have a Pokemon that's gonna be super powerful against that gym though, relatively. I mean, I could set them up too, but anywho, more importantly, we're using Steel Wing again. And we actually hit again. Wow. Well, I do have the increased accuracy, so that makes it a little bit easier. Now, we have multiple level ups. Does Inteleon learn a move? Inteleon learns Liquidation, which is an 85 attack move. That is a physical attack. It also can lower the defense of a Pokemon. It's also just relatively powerful comparatively. I think eventually I'll be getting rid of Sucker Punch. There's not really much that Inteleon can really learn, and Snipe Shot is kind of its own move. But more importantly, let's go over Water Pulse. And Arcanine levels up as well, and now we beat Theodora. I play a strong trainer. I'm a method actor, so I became a trainer in real life too. Yeah, it seems like it's all related to kind of theater. Makes sense, because this looks like a theater area. The interesting part I noticed is it actually looks kind of dark out otherwise. Now, fun fact. Congratulations, you have successfully completed the gym mission. Now I wonder if you've met the standards of the gym leader. Would you like to immediately challenge the gym leader? No. You probably need to save a record of your progress and whatnot. That would be a good idea. A score sheet for the gym missions. Leon, fail. Number of correct answers, 1. Your talent in Pokemon battles is beyond anything I've ever seen, but you've rather hard to read. Sonia, fail. Number of correct answers, 3. You have talent, that's for sure, but you give up a little bit too easily. Then again, I imagine it's not easy being the granddaughter of Magnolia. Funny. But also fitting, because remember, when Leon and Sonia did these, she was still the gym leader. Very interesting with that, though. Anywho, what can I learn? Oh, Inteleon can learn Waterfall. I think its previous evolution couldn't, which is weird. And it can learn Scald. I didn't know that. I think once you get Inteleon and you gain Snipe Shot, you're actually able to learn more water type moves then. It's very interesting how a lot of the starters are like that, where you cannot learn a move, specific moves, until they're fully evolved. So they actually get a part of their TM move pool. It's very interesting. Nobody can learn Magical Leaf. That would be good if I was in a different version of the game, but I'm not. Also, I don't think I did this, and I probably should have, but I am gonna revive my Pokemon. Because I won't need him, but having an extra, like, final last Pokemon to use, maybe, not sure. A Pokemon that could be defeated easily might be, like, I might get lucky where I get a Pokemon that's super powerful. Also, I actually think it might be a good idea, if I recall. Do I have it? I do! I should have done this earlier. An item to be held by a Pokemon. It's a special metallic film that can boost the power of Steel-type moves. I think my main mission will be to teach it Steel-type moves. So I'm swapping the Sharpbeak for that. It's not the best idea, but it is pretty good. Also, what do my other Pokemon have? I know I have items for you guys. I guess Arcanine, theoretically, I could put a different item on Arcanine. All of the moves you know are physical attacks. So, I'm gonna add a little bit of color to you. I'm sorry, bro, but I'm gonna have to add a little bit of color to you. And by that, I mean the look of the muscle band, not, you know, anything too bad. Although the thought of me having to kind of try and correct myself makes it worse. Anywho, more importantly, somebody has returned home, so you might hear some dogs going off for a little bit. Yes, I would like to immediately challenge her. This is the awkward part. If I fail this, I go back to before we even got here. So, that's gonna be fun to deal with. Or do I save? I actually think we cannot. No, we can save. Cool. Good to know. Anywho, this is where I leave it all out on the line. The problem with doing this series is something like this can happen. But I do have high hopes. I may not get lucky, though. I suppose it's a bit late to introduce myself, but I'm Opal, the gym leader. I've gotten a good look at how you handled those quizzes. The last part of the mission is me. Let me have a look at how you and your partner Pokemon behave. I'm very well, honestly. We're probably gonna fail. Knowing my luck. I also really enjoy the music of all these. Also, yeah, that's a Galarian Weezing. That's what it looks like. More importantly, I think we should go and use a move that should up ourselves a little bit. I might be going for multiple usages of moves. Do you know my nickname? Neither. Cool. If I miss, I'm going to be pissed. Also, first fact, I don't know if either of them are useful. But now I have to deal with being slower than all the Pokemon, because I don't want to switch out until the very end, possibly. Although I do know which Pokemon is her last one. I also forgot to tell you what was different about, oh, I didn't tell you about it, but I guess it's good at this point. Galarian Weezing knows Levitate. It is a poison fairy type. It has Sludge, Fairy Wind, and Tackle. The next Pokemon is Mawile, which knows Intimidate. Is a Steel and Fairy type. Level 36. Knows Draining Kiss, Crunch, Iron Defense, and Astonish. But we're gonna use some fire to take you out. Preferably. Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Oh no. Arcanine knows Flash Fire. Forgot. Anywho, Flamethrower. I guess switching out is a good idea for me. Because either way, I am going to have 100% hit on her. Oh, I believe Steel types, Fairy type, Flying types are neutral. Ooh. But hold on, I need to look at something here. Hold it. Okay. Alright. I should be fine. Kind of. I can be fine to switch back to Corviknight, because next up is Togekiss, which is level 38, 37, knows Draining Kiss, Ancient Power, and Air Slash. It really has only one neutral move, which is kind of funny. How it only has one neutral move to me. But more importantly, let's hit Home Claws first. And of course it uses Ancient Power. Now sadly, Ancient Power can be extremely dangerous, is one problem. Because Ancient Power has a chance of doing that, raising all of its stat. So even if I were to heal right here, Pink. Oh, I hate this trick question one. Don't tell me you just lowered my... Oh, you were... this is what I hate about this one. This is literally what I hate about this. I don't want to deal with this. That's completely unfair. Because now I have to swap again. There's no other way for me to deal with the next Pokemon. Because I need the ability to not take too much damage. It's not fair. Cool, increase your stats. I don't care. As long as I have my stats increased, I'm fine. Because I want this to go smoothly, but obviously, he doesn't care. Cool! Great! Rhyhorn fainted again. My favorite. You know what'd be nice? Is if I didn't have to deal with this. That'd be great. That'd be great. That wouldn't piss me off anymore. Maybe I should have hit it with a rock type move, but I couldn't because I was swapping out to fix things. I'm gonna hit Hone Claws one more time. And then I'm gonna go with a very smart decision. And I'm just gonna Dynamax. Because I'll have more health. And maybe I'll be able to one-shot this Pokemon, because I need that ability to one-shot right now. because I may lose the next part of this fight. I don't think I can, actually. Oh, no. Sweet Kiss, I think. No. It can't use Sweet Kiss. But I think it can use Max Guard. It might be able to use Sweet Kiss. I don't think so, though. Cool. Can I just one-shot you? That'd be lovely. Am I going to be that lucky? Good. I have the ability to one-shot you. But now I'm at half health when I want full health. But at least I raise my defense. Even though, sadly... it is a special move that is going to be able to hit me. So, increasing my defense is not good. Anywho, more importantly, Alcremie. My morning tea is finally kicking in, and not in a good way. Nope. I'm gonna be slightly smart here. Cool. I think it's both. It's just bullshit. I think that's what it is. It's literally a trick fucking question. And that is bullshit. I hate this. I hate this. Because either way, I think you're wrong. If I recall, I think you're wrong either way. I'm not sure. Cool. Good for you. I literally don't care. You've made me hate this entire fight all over again. Anywho, Max Steel Spike. Watch, it's gonna use no good. Didn't use Max Guard immediately. If I'm correct, G-Max Finale will heal her. I'm not sure. Anywho, Alcremie is, yes, the Dynamax Pokemon. It has Sweet Veil. It has Draining Kiss, Acid Armor, and Sweet Kiss. And it's not dead. Which super pisses me off. Because it should have been dead in one turn, but because of bullshit, I can't beat it in one turn. I'm very sorry for swearing, but it just infuriates me to no end that I have to deal with something as BS as you do either answer and you lose. Cool. You're not Dynamaxed anymore. I have not 2 increased stages because why? Why would I have 2 increased stages? Which was my whole entire thing I wanted to do to be able to defeat Alcremie in one hit. But instead I had to do 2 and waste a lot of turns when I could have done it in 1. I don't think it is BS. I'm just upset that I failed it again. It infuriated me. I don't care. It sucks. It sucks! Because you want to answer, you want to say the right answer, and you want to say an answer and think that one would be correct, but it's not. And it's stupid. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Cool. I really don't care of what you have to say. So I guess you'll just have to read it for yourself. I'm sorry. I'm just annoyed by that one. This is one of the ones I hated fighting against. Because... Cool. That's actually a relatively bad move. Unless you have a lot of special attack. Otherwise, it would be very useful. Anywho, we have a fairy uniform, and we actually have to end this episode. Of course, it's not good to neglect your elders, but old folk like me should also know when it's time to step out of the spotlight. Good. I would rather not ever face you again. You received a TM from Lady Opal, yes? The next gym waits for you in Sir Chester. Yes. But I will have to continue on in the next episode. So, if you like this video, you like it down below. You can comment. It's entirely up to you. I absolutely hated that gym. Fun fact. Most of the Pokemon games have a gym that most people usually hate. Because in some cases they have a gimmick that's just annoying, like maze or something. Also, it echoes in here. Fun fact. Cool. I didn't actually know that detail was there. Anywho, I will see you in the next episode. Alrighty. Bye-bye.